Yo, it's me, CSCOTT baby, and I'm here with my review of the 2016 found footage film, The Visit, starring Olivia DeJonge, Ed Oxenbould, and is directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Now, let's address something. Yes, I'm going to be having a different view every time I record a video. Yes, I am. A different point of view. You know, sometimes I might have put it this way, that way. Sometimes I might, I don't know, sit somewhere else. Who knows? I plan on changing up my reviews here and there and having a different version. I may do one out in the living room once in a while. You know, I may have one, maybe, where, if I can figure it out, where I will sit in the front entryway and do a video. I want to kind of try to change it up where I do my reviews sometimes. Just, you know, to change it up a little bit. I don't need to stay in the same place. I'm stuck in the apartment due to the quarantine. And so I need to move around. I can't move around in my building because they are not allowing us to be in any of the common areas. So here's that. So let's talk about, before I fucking drop it, The Visit. This was a return to form for Shyamalan after, let's see, I think the last good one he did can arguably be Signs before this one. And you had The Village and Lady in the Water and what? No! The Happening, just happening. I bought that movie only because of the Nostalgia Critics review for it, and I wanted to see it for myself, and I did, and good thing I only paid $1 for it at the pawn shop. Just saying. So this one, I got from Fan Video. I remember my friend gave me the digital for my Vudu, so I had it on there, and I watched it. Or at least I got it on Vudu somehow. Some way. I got it. So, maybe I bought it with credits. Maybe that was what it was. I don't know. But, I just remember watching it. And, okay, so the problem with Shyamalan's movies is not so much that he has the twist. It's that once you've seen the movie and you know the twist, it's very obvious what is going on. Like, I'm sitting here watching this movie, right? And I'm saying to myself as I'm watching this, I'm like, oh, there's that. Oh, yeah, there's that. Pointing out stuff that pointed towards the twist. And that's the problem with his movies. They're good, you know. He can make good movies, even if the twist is good. The solid twist, once you rewatch a movie, you can see it coming. And the only one that's a little harder to figure out is Split. Just because of the fact that it comes out of nowhere so much. Although there is music cues in that kind of, you know, clue you in. But, okay, so the story of this is that Becca is doing a school project, a documentary about why the school let her do this, I don't know. It's about the problems between her mother and her grandparents. Something happened when she took off. She decided she wanted to be with a man who was her teacher. They got her pregnant with Becca, and they ended up having 2 kids together and then left for a stewardess or something. And now Becca wants to go to the grandparents' house to find the whole story of what happened and maybe try to get them to talk again. So, the first thing that hints towards a twist in this is that the grandparents don't come out and pick them up. They're dropped off at a train station, and then they pick them up at the train station in their town. Now, you could sit there and you could say, oh, that's because the parents and the mom and the grandparents didn't molest each other. Fine. but on a rewatch, you think maybe that's a different reason. And you have them acting erratically around people, the fact that the kids have to go to bed before 9 o'clock, and that they're acting strange in the house. And the biggest clue that pops up, I think, is when they get gunk on the camera lens on the laptop, so that when they FaceTime the mom can't see anything. And that's the first big hit that something's not right. They're told not to go down to the basement because there's black mold or something, and there could be another one. I'm just going to go ahead and say the twist. The twist is, and I really like this twist. It really got me when I first watched it. I was like, oh shit. So, the twist comes, oh, here's another thing. Every time someone comes to the house, the grandparents are conveniently somewhere else. They're not in the house, they're out in the barn or something. But they're not there. So, finally they get the gunk off the lens. They know something's wrong. They've recorded them during the night. They set a camera out, and somehow, even though it's hidden, Nana, that's what they call her, finds their camera, goes, bah! With it, and puts it down on the ground, and then she starts banging on the kid's door. And then she somehow picked it up and put it back where it was. I just know I had the sound off, right? And I happened to look up at the right time and see the jump scare. And it got me. I'm like, ah! It really scared me. But yeah, just, how do I... The twist. So, we're talking to the mom over FaceTime. A chat, whatever, on the laptop. And she asked, they're like, Mom, you gotta get us out of here. Nana and Papa are acting weird. We want to go now. You gotta drive out. She goes, I can't, how long it's gonna take me to drive out there? I'm like, and they're like, you gotta get us out of here. She's like, well, where are Nana and Papa now? It's like, they're outside checking on chicken coops. And so they show her, and she's like, kids, Becca, Tyler, those aren't your grandparents. And I remember when she said that, I'm like, well, I kind of figured it out at this point when she goes to show her who it was. I'm like, I think I know what it is. And then when they said, those aren't your grandparents, I'm like, yeah. Because the holy shit, like I said, when they said, here, they're over here, and went to show her, I'm like, holy shit, I think I figured out the twist. And sure enough, I was right. And, yeah, and so she starts calling the police department. They don't answer for some reason. And then, because they see an argument with this blonde lady who came to visit before, and they weren't there. There's some kind of argument going on, but they can't really hear it all. Then they find her hanged, sorry, that's probably the word, hanged from a tree later, which they probably should have seen because they were outside while they were having the argument, and then they were outside, or they were inside when they had an argument, and then they were outside, and then they went inside. And you think they would have seen something. Here's the thing, though. They're outside pretending to play. She's got the camera on, and Tyler's pretending to play, right? And they don't wait for them to get on the other side of the house for them to go inside. They wait till they just go around the corner. Like, they can still see them. They're just on the corner of the house, on the side of the house, but they can still see them. They just run in the house. It's like, you don't think they're going to see you and think that's odd? So, like, we got to call it out, and they run. Before they even get all the way on the other side of the house, they just turn the corner. It's like, I don't know. They should have seen that. And yes, of course, they're both sectioned off, really. Tyler is stuck with Pop, and Becca is stuck with Nana, or Claire, whatever her name is. And they're playing Yahtzee all together, and then she says she has to use the bathroom. She goes down to the basement to investigate. She finds a bloody hammer and the dead bodies of the grandparents. Now, I'm no expert, but don't you think they would have smelled something beforehand? Even if they were in the basement, there's a smell. There's a smell. I don't know if it's that powerful. There's a smell. And a bunch of pictures that were taken down and thrown down there. And there's something about how Claire, or Nana, whatever her name is, like, she drowned her kids. I don't know. They're crazy mental patients that work with the grandparents, and they killed the grandparents that took the place. Basically what happened. So it's made abundantly clear in the beginning of this that Tyler's a germaphobe. So what happens, it's also shown that Pop is incontinent and has to wear adult diapers. Adult diapers. And so put two and two together, adult caca on Tyler's face. Yes, they do that. He takes the adult diaper and just on Tyler's face. I don't like that. And then Becca actually kills Nana with a piece of broken mirror. You don't really see it because, of course, they got to do the shaky cam stuff, and I hate that. Here's my problem with this. She's holding on to the camera this whole time she's trying to fight off Nana. Let it lay there. You don't need, you could tell it. If it's supposed to be that it's just sitting there, I'm sorry, but you can tell she's holding on to it while still trying to fight off Nana and she's moving. Just let it lay there. You'll get a better view of what's going on if you do that. But no, you get shaky cam. That's one of the things I hate about found footage films is that you get the shaky cam going and you can't see shit. Especially when it's important parts like this. Now, this film is rated PG-13. So I see maybe that's why they did that on purpose. Because they didn't want it too much gore. Why am I hearing them construction working and it's snowing outside? What's wrong with you people? I don't know. I'm just saying. But, yeah. And one thing about her going there, she's trying to figure out what happened. She's trying to find out the truth. And we find the truth at the end. She hit her mom. And that's what, the mom hit the grandma is what it was. And she's never going to get to apologize for that now. Because these crazy people ruined it. If they were just tied up in the basement, I could see that. But they killed them? And the fact that there's not one person, they could tell, like, the mom didn't have any pictures of her parents to show them. I know they had problems, but you would still have a picture of your parents to show your kids. I mean, come on. This twist, as good as I think it is, kind of wouldn't make sense, especially in this world today where she would have a picture somewhere. Somewhere they would have already seen a picture of Nana and Pop before this. Even if she didn't want anything to do with them, she would have a photo album or something that she would look at once in a while to remind her, you know. My mom and my grandma had problems. But it's not like my mom didn't keep pictures of my grandma around. Same thing with my grandma, keep pictures of my mom around. She would still have pictures of her parents. They still have pictures of her when she was younger, so that's what was thrown down there. I'm just saying, it's a good twist, but it doesn't make sense in that it's easy to figure out once you really think about it. All in all, this is a pretty good film. Oh, one more thing I didn't like. Tyler rapping. No. Never again. We hear it twice. There was once on the bus, the train, which the train can, not the conductor, but the guy that takes tickets, he like fist bump him. I'm like, no. And at the end, he gets to rap at the end of the film about basically the events of the film. But no, never do that again. I'd say that Better Watch Out, which they're also both in, and I've already reviewed. You should go watch that. Is a better film because the twist in that is so out of left field that it catches you like, oh, shit. This one, it's a good twist, but once you try to put, common knowledge, common sense into it, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to give The Visit a 7 out of 10. It's a really good movie. I really enjoy it. The flaws. So what are your thoughts on The Visit? Comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.